Okay, today we're going to talk about CERs. That stands for claim, evidence, and reasoning. So, just a little bit of an overview. When you are doing a CER, you are given a question. So, the claim portion of this is to answer the question in one complete sentence. The evidence, you typically always bullet point that, and it's at least two pieces of evidence from the text or image, video that you have used to make your claim. And then your reasoning, you explain how the evidence you listed supports your claim. So, a question is what you want to know, and then you have a statement that answers your question. Then you have this scientific data to support the claim in your evidence. So that evidence must be sufficient. It has to be enough to support the claim, right? You have at least those two pieces. It has to be appropriate. So you use that data to support your claim, and you leave out any information that doesn't support the claim. So anything that's irrelevant, that doesn't have to do with the claim that you stated, you leave that out and you only use what's appropriate and what supports your claim. And then your evidence is either qualitative, meaning it's an observation, or it's quantitative, which is numbers, or it can be a combination of both. So then once you have your claim and your evidence, then you go to reasoning, and reasoning ties the claim and the evidence together. So that shows how or why the data counts as evidence to support the claim. It provides the justification for why this evidence is important to the claim. It includes one or more scientific principles that are important to the claim and evidence. And then each piece of evidence may have a different justification for why it supports the claim. So you may say one piece of evidence supports the claim for this reason, and another piece of evidence supports the claim for another reason. So we're going to watch a couple of examples. So the question here is this little girl's dad a space alien? So that's your claim. Now you're going to watch your video, or that's your question. So now we're going to watch the video, and you're going to come up with a CER for it.
I have evidence that proves my dad's a space alien. He speaks a weird language. He drinks green stuff. He says he's from Albuquerque. I'm not buying it. I mean, just look at him. And one more thing, he has a spaceship. The evidence doesn't lie. My dad's an alien.
The highly advanced Audi A6, named to Car and Driver's 10 Best.
Okay, so it asked, is the little girl's dad a space alien? And at the end, she says, the evidence doesn't lie. My dad's an alien. So the claim here is that the girl's dad is a space alien. The evidence supporting that, he speaks a different language. He's from a place with a weird name, Albuquerque. He drinks green stuff. He looks funny. And he has a spaceship. Now we know that he's gargling mouthwash. He's Albuquerque's New Mexico. He's drinking a smoothie. He has on his gear to go bike riding, and he's driving a really nice car. But for this little girl, these are all the things that she sees. So in the reasoning, aliens are not from Earth, so they have their own language. Some people believe that aliens have landed in New Mexico. Many think that aliens are seen with green skin because they drink and eat green things. And then aliens wear spacesuits for protection, and aliens use spaceships to travel. So as a final write-up, you would say that the little girl's dad is an alien. That is your claim right there. And then you're giving your evidence by saying aliens drink green stuff and they speak in a weird language. They have spaceships to travel, and aliens also look funny. Then you go into your reasoning. Well, some people believe that aliens landed in New Mexico. Her dad drinks green stuff. He has a spaceship of his own, and he walks weird. He wears a spacesuit like an alien. Her dad speaks a weird language, and he's from a place with a weird name. Therefore, her dad is an alien. So here's another example. So the question is, did the boy get punched in the face at prom?
Look at you, so dashing. Come on. Nowadays, lots of people go by themselves.
No, they don't.
Hey, son. Have fun tonight.
Okay, so the claim here is that the boy was punched in the face at prom. We're answering that question. Was he punched in the face at prom? We're saying he was. So the evidence to back that up is he has a black eye. He kissed someone else's girlfriend. The prom king walked up to him really mad and yelling. So then the reasoning behind to back up that evidence is when you get punched in the face, it causes bruising, which is called a black eye. Kissing another person's girlfriend could make them very angry and they might end up punching you in the face. And then in that video, the king's body language made it seem like he was going to fight the kid, which could lead to a punch in the face. So as your final write-up, you state your claim. The boy was punched in the face at prom. You give your evidence. When you get punched in the face, it bruises. That's called a black eye. When you kiss someone else's girlfriend, they get mad. When someone is mad enough, they may approach you angrily. So now you go into the reasoning, backing up that evidence. The boy kissed the prom king's girlfriend. The prom king got really mad. The boy had a black eye on his way home. Therefore, the boy was punched in the face at prom. So now you all have two options. So I want you to watch both of these videos. I want you to watch who/what burned down Cheryl's she shed. And then you have your claim. I've written part of it for you. You just need to fill in the blank. And then as your final write-up, you need to make sure that you state your claim, you provide evidence to back up your claim, you provide reasoning to explain how the claim evidence supports your claim, or how the evidence supports your claim. And then your final sentence of your final write-up restates your claim. Therefore, or after reading the given evidence and reasoning, then it should be obvious that ... blank burnt down Cheryl's she shed. So for your evidence, you need at least 3 pieces of evidence from this video. And for your reasoning, give reasoning for each of your pieces of evidence. So you have 3 pieces of evidence, you should have 3 reasonings. If you don't want to do that one, you can watch What Happened to the Cat from this Doritos commercial. Same here, you're going to write what you think happened to the claim, or what you think happened to the cat as your claim. Your final write-up, you're going to state your claim. You're going to provide evidence to back up your claim. The same thing as before. In this one, you need at least 2 pieces of evidence. And for your reasoning, once again, give reasoning for each of those pieces. So it says at least. You can give more than 2 if you want, but you have to at least have 2 for this one and at least 3 for the Cheryl's she shed. Now, on the Cheryl's she shed, I will tell you there are a couple that may not be as obvious as others, so really pay attention to detail if you choose to do that one. Once you have done this, I just want you to, on a Google Doc, I want you to complete this right here. So you can have this pulled up if you want. I'm going to post this actual PowerPoint in your Bitmoji classroom so you can access it and watch the videos and look at this so you can see what it is that I'm looking for. So that's what CERs are. I will post this in Bitmoji Classroom so you can watch it. I will post just the PowerPoint so you can access it and go through it at your own speed. And then you will create a Google Doc using this this page here, depending on which CER you decide to do. And I will also post a picture of a form like this that'll just give you a few more step-by-step instructions.